Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffaloes offense will start this game off. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffs. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Just about set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses taking...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Works the middle. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's right on target. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
No, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
These guys
And
are so
once he
ass.
found open space, the band
What's up,
might
Al?
as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness getting to the end zone. Nice run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They
You watching my
great
screen?
drive. They got the touchdown. Everything worked.
You watching my game?
Expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown
it
on
happened
the
as soon as
board
you
right
said
here.
it.
They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And now on second down for this offense. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He slings it deep to the left. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and
You
out.
on
They
2K
got
today?
stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's caught. It's Barber. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips
Do it
through
again.
his fingers, incomplete. That would he could have squeezed it. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback extends the play. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3, kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable is that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Escape, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep.
Hey, yo.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out.
Every time, bro.
In that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Going with the counter play here. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so hard to
So
contain
ass.
this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He makes the connection. Didn't pick up a
I
lot
didn't
there,
do
moved
that.
it forward
Oh.
just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He'll try to get it through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Rifles it down the middle. Fires a bullet out.
Oh,
It's
blast,
picked off.
God.
Looking for more room. And they come up with a big play to make sure.
Taking a knee, bro.
And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's
Couldn't
interesting.
get it
I
in
think as
time.
play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win.
Did Kelly upgrade the listeners?
In gold to the Bobcats. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good
Did
ball
Kelly
game there.
upgrade the
Thanks for
fucking
update.
ratings again?
Lost
The
5
CPU
on
stuff?
that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back tries
So I'm
to
saying,
get the hole.
oh my god. No way I said I'm traveling with a team that they 2-0, but bro, they like ranked 78. I'm not ranked. Their rating is 78.
Deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now
They get enough.
Who you play?
And it pays off. The sack at the 20. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward
They
the
be the teams
sideline.
that take you
Not his
out.
best
Last
look.
year, Oklahoma, they was like they had a terrible record and they took me out.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Picks up the first down. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They bring him down, and he's
They
going to
closed
lose
that
a
hold
yard
up.
on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. And wait just a second. The
Nigga was out, bro.
Take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
All right,
Now
bro.
from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Runs through a tackle. That run epitomizes a
Like, ain't no way, bro.
savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moving away from
Gotta go
pressure.
straight ass go. He
And
could
the
get it off.
quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying already.
He'll throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Barber. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
And the quarterback's in the pocket. And
Didn't win this game, we lost.
And just couldn't get to the first down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But
Yeah, in the other league, man, he lied.
get close to that first down marker or get it.
And the Colorado offense is
Oh, okay.
back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
I don't know what's the name on. Why time he run out?
Situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'm gonna try this out.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. First
Hey.
down to start the drive after the break.
Stop.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll give it on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45.
I hate that.
Hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt.
On to kick it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They feed him again. Shows him the stiff arm. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Farmer. Really confident throw and
Forgot
catch
about
there.
that.
Big
Louis
pickup,
just put
and
up
they have
fucking
a first
63.
down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on
Didn't mean to do that.
Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack this offense. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They're going to throw it again. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Tremendous awareness
Great
along
pass.
the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Grabbed on the
Oh, let me
outside.
click on it. That was a
And
pick.
he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
A shot toward the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Lead underneath
The
us in
defense
here.
just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to
Top ball game.
balance. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for a gap. It's Hood. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Snags it over the middle. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Makes a connection. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Extending the play. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Oh wow, that's on me. That's on me.
Good return on the interception.
What an incredible play by the defense. 4th quarter, tie football game, and they come away with a massive interception. I'll tell you what, if this team ends up winning this football game, that is going to be the play they look back to and point at as the play that did it. Wow.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run.
Fuck,
there.
that's on me.
Down at the 27. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And the Buffaloes take possession first here in overtime. Quick pass on the fly motion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! They strike first here in overtime. Now, they don't have to go for 2 here, but it looks as if they're going to try it anyway. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They got it. The aggressive play call pays off, and they're up by 8. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
I couldn't get it off in time.
Let it rip. Fires toward the end zone.
Bitch.
Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.